What's going on, guys? Atomic here, and my contract was supposed to end over a week ago, and I'm partnered with TGN, or I hope to be out of TGN. I signed February. Today's the 24th. So I signed February 17th. On back in 2015, and like, at first I thought it was decent, but like, a few weeks in, I realized this isn't the right place for me. And the one reason I joined TGN is because of their no lock-in contract. I'm like, oh, look at this no lock-in, and like, that's what they advertised on their website when you were joining. No lock-in contract. Leave whenever you want. And the purple letters that I remember. And so I emailed them. I'm like, yeah, I would like to, get out of the contract, And they're just like, you signed a 2-year contract. And I actually read the contract, and nowhere did it say a lock-in contract. And I asked them to read it over on their end, and they sent me a contract. Didn't even have my signature on it. I sent them the contract that they sent me. I'm like, here's the actual contract I signed with you guys. Nowhere in here does it say a lock-in contract. And they're just like, no, but you're in a lock-in contract, though. Even though your contract doesn't specify, you are locked in. So red flags are going off. Like, this is just proving to me that they're like, a shady and shitty partnership and network. So like, do not sign with TGN. I warn you. Like, don't sign with them. And so fast forward, I'm talking to a rep that I've kept in contact with. I'm like, hey, when does like my contract end? Like, is it a year? Is it a 2-year? Since they didn't specify if it was a 2-year or a 1-year contract. And so they basically told me the guy told me it's a 2-year contract, and that I just have to wait till February 17th, 2017, and then I'll just say I want to leave the company on that day, and they'll honor it. Fast forward to October of 2016, I emailed them saying, hey, I wish to end the contract early. I'm not gonna, be posting on YouTube. It's senior year, senior wrestling, and they're just like, no, you signed a 2-year contract. I'm like, I think it'd be beneficial to the both of us if, like, the contract were to end. And they're like, no, and I'm just like, what do I do when I want to, end my contract when it actually expires? And like, well, you gotta email us at least 30 days before your contract expires. So like, you have to give in like a 4 weeks notice saying you want your contract to expire. And I'm just like, yeah, but if you miss those 30 days, your contract will automatically renew. And I'm like, okay, so I'll just set my calendar for 30 days, and the rep's like, you know what, you don't even have to do that. I'm just gonna, set your release date for February 17th, 2017, and you should be unpartnered by 8 p.m. Eastern time, which is Detroit. And so I'm just like, okay, thank you. Thanks, you've been a great service. And the person's like, no problem. They're like, I'm sorry to hear that you wish to leave our network. And I just didn't reply, like, saying, yes, because you guys have the worst customer support I've ever seen. Like, if you email them with a request, it takes them at least 5 to 5 days to a week and to actually respond to your request. And that that's just really not the best, if you feel me. Oh god, I got my legs blown off there. And so, like, fast forward to now, February 17th comes along, I'm just like, yes, this is the day I'm waiting for. I click request to unlink, and February, or like at 4 o'clock, or like, no wait, it was like 1 o'clock, you know, right before I went to a friend's house, did some homework, came back around 6, went out again, had a friend come over, and then he leaves, and then I'm like, ooh, 10 o'clock, I better see if I'm out of TGN, you know. And it says request to unlink denied. And I emailed a rep saying, yo, I'm like, I didn't actually say this in the email. I'm like, I'm very professional in the email. I'm like, hi, back in October or whatever month I did it, like so and so put in a set release date for my YouTube channel, Atomic, and they're like, who's the rep that did this? I'm like, I forgot their name. It was like Katie or something, or Kathy, and I'm just like, Katie did it, and they're like, Katie doesn't work here anymore, so all the contacts that she was working on and projects and channels, and were basically reset. So like they reset her account. So like all the stuff that she did for me, I'm like, so you're meaning to tell me that my contract automatically renewed after today? And they're like, yeah, you're back in another 2-year lock-in. Is that a problem? Like, yes, it's a problem, because she told me that she was saying my channel for release back in October, and I even screenshotted the emails and sent them to and I'm just like, yeah, why am I still partnered with you guys? So and so did this for me, and they're like, we're sorry, we cannot be of service at the moment. Like, not even that automated one. It's actually a person saying that they're not available at the moment. And like, for them to do this to me, I'm like, no, thank you. And so, like, I don't know who to contact there, like, cause I'm, like, you know, I'm still partnered with them, like, it's kind of like a legal issue, like, do I take up a lawyer and sue them? Cause I have evidence proving that that prove my case. But then again, they're a major company, and lawyer fees, court fees, all that, and like I'm here trying to save money for college, and like and stuff. Like, I'm trying to save money, you know, go to college, go to a good school, learn. So I'm totally in awe about this situation. Like I said, it's been a week. I emailed them 3 times in the past week requesting to unlink, saying that my channel is was set to be released by this date at this time, and it still hasn't happened. And it's just really bad for TGN. I mean, like, obviously gonna, you know, tweet about this, you know, be angry about it, like, because it's my channel. Like, whenever you sign a partnership, what the company is basically saying is, you're our bitch now. You can't do anything about it, and that's the sad reality. Like never, like, you know, never, don't join partnerships. Like, honestly, it's such a waste of time, and it takes up a whole bunch of your revenue. Like, YouTube takes 45%, or Google takes 45% of what you make. Then your company takes 40% of the leftover 55%. So, I'm trying to do the math in my head. I'm like good with numbers at the moment, but like you're losing a lot more ad revenue than what would have. So it's honestly just, better an AdSense account, but I can't be in that boat anymore because, TGN never unpartnered my channel, and now I might be stuck for another 2 years. Like, if they honestly had the ability to set the release date, they should just set the release date for me tomorrow, or like whenever. Cause like I'm sick and tired of this company. Like, they are worse than the way Machinima treated me a couple years back, where I was never paid, never got service, and all the stuff they say that like, oh, we protect partners from copyright. This goes for all networks too. Like, I don't know about some networks, but a majority of them do not protect the smaller channels against copyright infringement. They don't care about you. But the fact that they're taking your money. So, just my 2 cents. And if like in recap, basically TGN is screwing me, cause I unlinked with them, yet I didn't unlink with them. Like, it blows my mind that a company, and I'll forever have those screenshots, just in case we have to go to court and battle it out. But thanks for listening. Retweet, like, when this goes on Twitter, like, subtweet at TGN saying free under the hashtag. No, don't do the hashtag. Say free atomic, free me from this channel, and I will be posting them. And I guess thanks for listening, guys. This is your boy Atomic.